Hello Capricorn, second take on this video for you. This is your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Capricorn as we are launched into eclipse season. The first eclipse in Scorpio, which is a partial solar eclipse. A lot of the energies that are linked to this first eclipse in Scorpio, which is on the south node of the moon, linked to our past karma. We are in a highly karmic time at the end of this year, as we are each year, but this is a lot different than many of the other years. But the energy, a lot of the energy we may be reflecting back on or re-experiencing or learning more about. First, we may have had these experiences or similar experiences either done to us or we unconsciously did to others back in October of 2018. If you can reflect back then, if this helps, if you can reflect back then to that time and just see is what you're experiencing or going through right now that may seem challenging. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Karma is also, there's good karma as well. You know, you get what you put out. What you put out there comes back eventually. So let's see, this message is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Capricorn. Let's see what is going on for you guys. Capricorn. We have Saturn going direct towards the end of this week. We have a lot of energy shifting and changing. And I'm not going to go into all of that details. I'm already feeling and reading a lot of messages coming through for you, Capricorn. You may be juggling a lot, maybe bit off more than you can chew. Let's see what comes through though for you. There's always really amazing when you look at it in a different perspective. Amazing things that we can learn about ourselves and certain patterns and traits that we have. This is what all of this is. All of the energies are really guiding us to releasing certain aspects of ourselves from the past, bringing them to light, meaning making the unconscious conscious. That is the difference between light and dark. The light is information. It is seen. The dark is not. The dark is either misinformation or no information at all. So when something subconscious or unconscious becomes conscious, we're suddenly able to integrate, meaning bringing that part or aspect of ourselves back into wholeness. Once we're aware of certain traits and patterns of ourselves, we humans, if it's something that is causing us issues in our lives, we typically organically make those changes ourselves. So all in all, it's always for growth, self-understanding, expansion, wisdom for Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Tell me about Capricorn in this current energy, please. What are the messages for Capricorn? Oh. We have the moon. And the moon will illuminate certain things, but it's still dark, it's still murky, it's still mysterious. The moon also reflects our subconscious patterns, what I was just explaining. The blind spots, the aspects of us that we don't always see, or if we are aware of them, we try to repress, hide, deny, but they're still there. So the moon is bringing up certain aspects within you, Capricorn, that you want to take a good look at, not to run and hide from, not to resist, reject, suppress any longer. So denial was the next card out, Capricorn. The moon is showing you what you have been in denial about with regards to specific aspects about yourself that either were hidden for a time, but with denial, they were shown to you, Capricorn. You denied them within yourself. High Priestess of Fire. So you do have the awareness, Capricorn. You do have this insight and awareness, but you are, instead of actually taking a deeper look into these aspects of yourself that are coming to the surface for you to make conscious and consciously dialect with that aspect of yourself. This is all inner child work and parts work. Bottom of the deck is love. So Capricorn, this is all about how you express and receive love, give and receive love, but mostly how you express love is how you received it as a child. So there are aspects of you, moon aspects of you, that are coming out now that are really highlighting the parts and aspects of you that you've denied, yet very aware. And because the energy, those aspects are still within you, they are operating in a fiery way, meaning they are operating in the way that you project yourself out to the world, out to other people, the actions that you take, the things that you say. Let's dive a little deeper into this, shall we, Capricorn? All right. Oh, I'm being guided to the Syrian Starseed deck. The deck of cards that has amazing messages. A little too big for my hands, but we make do for Capricorn. Yes, the moon is definitely bringing you back into your past, into your inner child, where you can meet that aspect of yourself with compassion, with love, and see what started. When was the first time that you had whatever you're experiencing now is triggering these aspects in you. So it's giving a very specific feeling, a very specific emotion and sensation. If you follow that all the way back down into your childhood, into your past, when was the very first time you felt this feeling of whatever is being projected onto you right now? When you finally do, and don't let your logical mind try to do the work, feel through this, and without distraction, without other people around. You could find somebody, I'm actually able to help people through this too, guide you through this process. However, you can also do this with yourself. And once you pinpoint that time of your life, that specific age and an event that you felt, whatever it is that you're feeling now, it will show you how you developed certain patterns and habits and aspects of you and how it's been in operation since, even though you are in denial of it. This could be anywhere from envy, jealousy, certain traits that we all carry that we don't want to admit we have. And those were just a select few. I'm not saying that those are the aspects that are coming out within you right now, Capricorn. Competition, comparison. Needing to prove yourself. Needing to be right. Always needing to be independent, not needing anybody. Okay. We have the Lovers and the Eight of Chalices. So something is going on within a relationship dynamic that you are in, Capricorn. This is a very close relationship. This could even be an intimate relationship, partnership, a strong soul tie. So this person, Capricorn, is reflecting to you what it is. And they're triggering this child in you. Maybe a 10-year-old child, 8-year-old child, it's triggering that. It is reflecting to you an aspect within you that you need to take a deeper look at so that you can move to higher ground. And maybe you're already doing this. Move to a higher perspective, meaning not to wallow in the emotions and just stay in there, or repeating karmic cycles and patterns over and over and over again, expecting a different result. This is coming to higher ground, a higher perspective. So you're not so emotionally charged, 11:11 on the clock right now. So you're not so emotionally charged, and you can do this deeper dive within yourself. This is what the moon, and with this karmic partner, soul partner, soul family, somebody that is specifically designed, and I mean designed by just our energetic blueprint, our resonance with each other, that we attract into our lives because we carry all these different aspects and energies. So this is somebody that is either attracted into your life. I'm getting attracted into your life, but it could be somebody that you were born into, a family member as well, that is showing you these parts of yourself right now. If you're aware, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear. Meaning that you're not staying on the surface, you're reading in between the lines, you're reading this information, this experience a lot deeper than you normally would with the moon. Okay, so currently in the Hangman position, the universe kind of has you in a certain place, space, where you're hung up. You're not able to move forward from this situation yet, because the universe wants you to see this from a different perspective. See, his head is illuminated. Aha, when you do that, so that you can get out of denial. This denial is going to keep you stuck, held in a pattern, Capricorn. Interesting. Tell me about High Priestess of Fire, please. Sometimes our egos can be stubborn. And that's just our persona, our personality that we've also developed from childhood, our protector. And the protector also wants to put on a nice show for everybody else. We want to present ourselves a certain way. We even present ourselves a certain way to ourselves, denying very important aspects of inner child aspects that need to be resolved, need to have care and compassion and brought back into wholeness within yourself. So that you're not, when you do use your ego and persona, it's not just one show, that you can be transparent. Completely and utterly transparent. So this Ace of Chalices at the bottom, Five of Chalices with the High Priestess of Air. Something happened or is happening currently, Capricorn, that with this fire energy that is within you, it's caused a lot of sadness and loss. And I feel like this is a realization. It's very emotional. Sage of Chalices. The lesson here, Capricorn, is to understand why you have certain emotional patterns, maybe outbursts even, or this is all about learning about why you feel the way you feel, why certain things happen that cause deep emotions to erupt or surface. This is your lesson right now, to understand. It's deeper self-awareness, self-understanding. Ooh. We'll get a couple more here. understanding the duality of life, light and dark. Light is information, dark is no information. Once we make the unconscious or the dark conscious, light, it's being transmuted. But when we're in denial of these things, and then it remains in the dark, which the moon is still holding it in the dark, but trying to show you, Capricorn, through this cycle. All right, let's get a little bit more into this. It's all about love and how you express love, how you give, and how you receive love. The moon is showing you these patterns right now, Capricorn. Go back to your childhood, your relationship with your mother, your father, or your parental figures, whomever was responsible for you as a child. Maybe there wasn't enough emotion, love was not freely shown, or it was just assumed or told, but it wasn't actually felt or shown. Maybe you did not receive emotional support through a traumatic experience. As a child, children have many traumatic experiences that don't seem traumatic as adults, but as a child, it is. And if you're not able to process what it is that we've experienced as children, and we did not receive the proper emotional support and guidance to move past that, an aspect of us stays stuck at that age within us. And we build another aspect that's stronger, doesn't need anybody, or is independent, and it becomes dominant, and it dominates that other aspect of ourselves that is vulnerable, that is scared, that is sad, or angry. These are aspects that are coming out. You can't stop them once they start, especially with the moon. Okay. So with the Hanging Man, working on the denial of this aspect with you, there's emotional, you're pulling yourself back from the situation, pulling your emotions in and withdrawing from engaging, maybe going into a more meditational state, or just, you've got the Hanging Man. The universe has you possibly alone, or if not completely alone, you're surrounded by people and you feel alone. Once you do that deep dive and that meditational moment with yourself, triumphant success means, aha, you're going to get it. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I understand now why this person thinks that I'm this way when they keep telling me I'm this way, but I'm not. I don't feel like I am, but it's an aspect of you that is coming out from your blind spot. You're not seeing it until you are. Hangman is going to have you see this, which will clear you from that. You'll be more expansive, more flexible, more flowing in life once we release these aspects of us back into consciousness. Okay. Yeah. So whatever pattern it had created, this aspect of you that you were in denial of, with the High Priestess of Fire, you are aware of, but in denial of, because there's a certain part of you that may be addicted to drama, or addicted to the high intensity energy that runs through your veins when things are really stressful. That's what I'm getting from this. But then that becomes a problem. It takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on the body. And it can generate a lot of loss and sadness eventually. We cannot continue to perpetuate that energy and live in it forever. Also, we become very ungrounded and really focused on, even out of the body, and focused on just the outside world constantly, and not even connected to the body, not grounded whatsoever. And when we become ungrounded, the root chakra, or the base chakra, is our foundation and our connections to the earth. Connects us to our basic human needs, our safety, our survival, and security, stability. So when we become ungrounded, we are insecure. You may get big waves of like fatigue after going through this fiery energy over and over and over again. You crash. Addictions become really big patterns then. Just feeling really unstable, ungrounded. So yeah, I think I'm going to go into, we're going to take this into the extended, but I'm going to leave you with some advice first. So if you'd like to join me over on Patreon for the extended, that link is below this video in the description box. You have to click the little upside down carrot or triangle, and there's a drop down box that gives all that information, my website, my Patreon page, my social media page, Facebook, all that good stuff. But if this is where you leave us, Capricorn, I'm going to pull an advice card for you. And it's interesting. This card was flipped upside down, and it is the new moon eclipse, which we are going to be experiencing next week in Scorpio, what I was talking about. So great changes are happening, Capricorn. And also I have a giant favor to ask of you. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up, the like button. That truly helps with the algorithms here on YouTube, as well as subscribing if you're not subscribed. And you're certainly welcome to share as well if you feel like this message is for somebody that you know. That helps get the messages across to more people. It also helps the channel grow. It is greatly appreciated, and it's great energetic exchange. So let's get advice for Capricorn, please. Advice for Capricorn. This is so interesting. So the first card that was flipped upside down was the new moon solar eclipse. The card that came out for you, North Node, which is what the next eclipse is on, the North Node. So step out of your comfort zone, Capricorn. North Node is in Taurus. So Capricorn, in order to really help propel you into your next path, your next place in life that your soul desires to go into, it requires you to step out of your comfort zone, show your vulnerability, show all of your parts, the parts that you deny, you repress, you suppress, push away. That is a very strong message for you. Don't deny any of your parts. You want to be completely transparent and vulnerable in here. You can have your strong parts too, but they all need to be on board. Otherwise, you're going to continue to perpetuate certain traits, certain parts, certain energies that will just come out willy-nilly, and you have no control over it. So this is where I'm going to leave you, Capricorn. Take good care of yourself. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity, especially in this energy. So take care of yourself. And I'll be back. Take care. Bye.